Hello everyone, I welcome you to this activity. The goal of this activity is to explore data types and conventions. Specifically, we are going to add comments to script. So let's head over to the editor to unpack this. When you fire up your code editor, you may see the previous scripts like this. The first line of the script is to print to the console hello world. And what we want to do now is to add a comment to this line of script. Why? Because comments can be important to you, the one writing the script, and a future user, as comments are meant to explain what the script does. But the key question is, how do you add comments to script in Earth Engine? Well, to unpack that, we use a double forward slash. So this means comment, okay? Once you add a double forward slash, everything turns green, and then the computer regard that line of script as comment or that text as comment, okay? So that is what we're going to do now. Well, you can position comment in two different ways, either on top of or immediately after the line of script. So this is your line of script here, and you're going to add a comment to explain what this script does. All right, you have two ways of doing it. You can either place it on top of the line of script. So I'm going to say this script print hello world to the console. So that is how you can do it. Alternatively, you can place the comment right after the line of script. So double forward slash, and then I'm going to type what the script does, which is this script print hello world to the console. So you can place it on top of the script or right after the line of script. And comment does not affect your script in any way. And when I say that, I mean comments will not introduce error in your script. So you don't have to be worried whether you are positioning it on top of the line of script or right after the line of script. Okay. And you can see that when you have comments, everything turns into what? Green. So once you see this forward slash and green characters, this tells you that this is what? A comment. Okay. Another use of comment is to mute a line or lines of script. Sometimes you have a script that you don't want to run. All right. So what you need to do is to add comment around it, and that script is not going to run. It is better than you deleting that line or lines of script. So for example, if you don't want these two lines of script to run, what you may do is that you just add this double forward slash, and you can see that these lines of script all turn into what? Green. So when you click run, that line of script is not going to run. Okay, so that is how sometimes we use the comment to mute script that you don't want to run. For example, if you don't want to run the script in line 9, sorry, in line 10 and line 11, you can also add what? Double forward slash and double forward slash. And let's say I don't want this script in line 4, print hello world, to run. I'm going to put double forward slash there. And then when I click run, you'll see that nothing is printed to the console, no action in the console, which means that all of these lines of script have been turned into comment, and the computer regard them as such, and therefore nothing was printed to the console. Okay, so that is another way of using comment, and it makes it very handy, to use. And look, if you have heaps of scripts, like over 1,000 lines of script, it is always cumbersome, adding double forward slash to every line of code. So there's a smart way of doing this, and I'm going to show you how to get around it. So if you have this block of code and you want to shush or you want to mute all of this block of code at a go, what you need to use that you are going to use single forward slash asterisk and then asterisk single forward slash. Once you use this one, anything in between this is going to turn green. You see, anything turns green, right? So if you want to mute this block of code, all you need to do is that the line above the very first line of script, you just add a single forward slash and asterisk, and then the line right after the end of the script, asterisk and a single forward slash. So once you have this, you can see all of this thing is turned into what? Comment. So again, when you run this, you're not going to see anything in the console. So this is how we use comment in Google Earth Engine. You are going to do a lot of activities where we are going to add comments. I always encourage you to add comments to your script, because it's going to be really useful. It might not be immediately, but it's going to be very useful in the future. So this is the end of this activity. In the next activity, we'll work through common and useful data types, including strings, lists, and dictionaries. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications for new videos to help grow the channel.